Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Hopefully my audio is working correctly. I'll sing it a few more times while we wait for a few guests to show up. Please continue to pray for me by singing along with me, gesturing at your screen, and smashing the dislike button on this video. Let's do it again. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I want you guys to please pray for me at my current job as well as my career pivot, my art projects. You guys know I've been working with a zinc aluminum alloy. Get to that in a second. I am working on Lego ideas as well, right? I got a huge flurry of Lego builds recently. Just got inspired by a few things going on in my life. And I'm working on inventing a new cryptocurrency. Let's start with the metal project. I recently figured out an alloy of aluminum and zinc. I got into a little bit of trouble with it. And, life is just so full of hazard. No matter what you try to do, you got to remember why I started the art project. I was having toxicity at work, and I wanted to free up some of my, to get some of my income from art projects so that I could be a little bit less dependent on my day job, right? So I learned that I use a zinc aluminum alloy, and I discovered that the pull tabs on soda cans work really well for the source of aluminum. I had gone to the college campus to go to the recycling bin and break off all of the aluminum pull tabs, and I kind of ran into a little bit of drama doing that. I mean, yeah, I know it looks weird, but at the same time, you got to remember why I was doing it. I was doing it to free myself from. It just goes to show, no matter where I look, I keep running into hazard in my life. No matter, I stay up all night to work on Lego ideas, and then I'm sleep deprived, and I can't seem to break free. And that's why I decided to start programming a new cryptocurrency. I have an idea for a cryptocurrency. You see, part of the reason crypto is not widely used is that people hodl it, right? Hoping that it will go to the moon. It got me thinking, what if cryptocurrency could have an inflation rate associated with it so people won't hodl it, right? And then it got me thinking, well, what would be a coin that decayed away to nothing over time, especially at a half-life of 138.376 days, right? So I started programming a cryptocurrency that I call ePolonium, and and then I'm looking at potential career pivot. I don't get along with the United States is just so insanely loud. Earlier today, I'm at the cafeteria in Whole Foods. Somebody asked if they could borrow the chair next to me. It just really spooked me out. I'm already mourning a lot of losses in my life, and just somebody coming up to me asking me if they could borrow the chair, it just was too much for me. It's America is noisy. People don't think much about bothering strangers around them, and it's never a good thing when somebody bothers you as you're minding your own business. It's never because they want to give you $1 million, right? It's they want to take something from you, or they want a favor from you, or they want to bother you, right? I don't know. Has anybody ever had a stranger come up to them? Hey, would you like $1 million? It doesn't happen nearly as much as somebody wanting a favor. If anything, they want to ask you for $1 million, right? But just too noisy, and Imagine you just lost a grandparent or even a parent. You just broke up with your significant other of 30 years and you come to Whole Foods and somebody asks to borrow the chair next to you. I think that would be unbearable for me. I really do. Fortunately, I have not yet been in a position to deal with that, but I don't want to be in a position of that someday. That's why I need to leave the United States. Um, I right now I'm working at a tutoring center, but I also do a lot of private tutoring that I find. It's kind of funny. It's not hard for me to find clients. What is hard is finding clients that will pay very well. And I wonder what it is. And the other day, I kind of got a little bit of insight because I was working with a 6-year-old kid. 6-year-olds are not shy about criticism, right? And he commented that my eyes were hardly open. Do I need glasses? It's one thing that a 6-year-old tells me that, you know, I still got him to do his homework, but it makes me wonder what a 26-year-old would think if a 6-year-old is thinking that, right? And so it got me thinking that I have a lot to work on with my appearance. And but you know what? If I hit it big with my Lego projects and I make 6 figures, I probably could care less. I'll just continue to get tutoring clients, even if I don't get paid very well. Let's have fun, right? It would change the dynamics of what it means to go look for tutoring clients, right? You get the idea, right? Um, so please pray for, let's see, the metal work, right? Pray that I get some good supplies of metals without having to do these gray area kind of things, right? Which got me a little bit in trouble the other day. Pray for my Lego idea to be accepted and for me to make some halfway decent money. Let's put it this way: if the Lego ideas were enough for me to live on, like not well, but live on, I would still keep my job at the tutoring center. It would just change the dynamics of it, right? The other day, I ran into a little bit of drama, and I recorded this in a different video. One of my students brought in some food that I am allergic to, and now that I'm a little bit financially freer than I have been in the times past, I handled that a lot better. If I needed that job where I'm going to starve tomorrow, that would be a very difficult situation, right? Yeah, I need that job, but if I lose it today, I probably won't starve tomorrow. I got time on my hands, and it changed the dynamics of that, right? So pray for my Lego ideas. Pray for, I'm going to be programming a new cryptocurrency, one that decays so that people won't hold it. Pray that that idea works well as well. And pray for my career pivot in Taiwan. And pray that I fix up my appearance somehow. It was really nice. I really thank that 6-year-old for being open. I wish more people would do that, right? Now that I can get open comments like that, I'm really going to have to treasure that tutoring job. It's more than just a paycheck that I'm earning there now, right? So that's really nice. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Let's pray a couple times to the God of likes as well, just in case we're wrong about the deity that we need to pray to. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Let's pray to the God of shits as well, just in case that is the God. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum.